We'll start on a gentle, full-body warm-up. Every movement should feel delicious, and you'll want to keep a sense of steady flow throughout. Since this movement is slow and clear, I'm going to welcome you right into our class, and I'll invite you to follow along as the dancers and I do our warm-up together. We'd like to welcome you viewers at home to our group of dancers here in the studio. Come join us as we do our sun salutation. And reaching up, inhale. Exhale, floating down. Allow your chin to drop to your chest. And reach. And release down. One more time, reaching up. As you exhale, pressing down. And reach. Palms together, lowering down in front of your heart. Reaching up. And releasing over. Allow your head to reach down towards the earth, gently moving the head side to side, relaxing the muscles in your neck. On an inhale, lift the head and chest ever so slightly. On an exhale, release down to the floor. Slowly rounding up, looking at your fingers so that the head is the last body part to stack at the top. Lift the shoulders and circle to the back. Beautiful. And reaching up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release between your legs. Once again, maybe going a little bit lower this time, gently moving the head side to side. And then easy, pressing your arm against your inner thigh as you slightly turn to one side and release back down towards the earth. Other side, pressing your arm against your inner thigh, twisting ever so slightly, and release down to the floor. And rounding up slowly. Once again, keeping your focus on your fingers. At the top, lift the shoulders and circle to the back. Last time we inhale, reaching up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release over. Each time, maybe going a little bit deeper, reaching the crown of the head down towards the earth. Pressing against your inner thigh, slight turn of the torso, twist, reaching one arm up, reach up, as far as or as high as is comfortable for you, and then release back down towards the earth. Other side, pressing against the inner thigh as you reach, and releasing down. We'll do one more set, and reach up. And release down, and reach, and release down. Rounding up slowly. Again, looking at your fingers. Lift the shoulders and circle to the back. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, just a slight twist. Looking around and giving thanks for everything that's around you. Turning to the other side. Beautiful. Again, reach. Beautiful, everyone. Beautiful. Beautiful. Down. Reach out. Touch your shoulder. Reach out. Touch your other shoulder. Beautiful.
All right, we're going to get our feet going with a little tango-inflected dance. This is not a tango, but there's an element of the passion and bravura of tango, and it's all going to be directed into our feet. So you're going to start by pressing up 1 foot at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm sort of just alternating, pressing my heel into the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop. 5. You're going to reach out to one side. 6, as far as you can, almost like a dagger pointing out to the side, and then slowly bring it back. 8. Continuing on to the other side, you're going to stick your leg out and your hand out. 1, you're going to soften everything in. 2. Again, project out. 3, soften in. 4. Third time, 5, and now you're going to keep going in. 6, in. 7, back. 8. You're going to start with the other side. So pressing up through your foot. 1 and 2 and 3. Really feeling the texture of your foot through the floor. Drop. 5. Reach out. 6. Draw it back. 7 and 8. Pounce. 1. Draw it back. And 3 and 4. This is like a splat. 5. Come back. 6 and 7 and 8. And that's it. The second time through, that was the first set. When we repeat the second time through, you're going to add an arm when you stick your leg out. So you'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, and the rest of it is the same. Now, the confusing thing with this phrase is that we keep switching sides. So if I'm starting on my right foot, your left foot, you're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to drop that side. You're going to go out here, and then the next direction is going to be on the other side. So we're really trying to practice that transition of weight between one side and the next that's so important in so many dance forms. We're going to try this with music, and I want you to let the passion and feeling that William's putting into his music come out into your feet and into your upper body as well. So maintain that sense of pride and posture in your upper body, even though we're focusing mostly on the feet. Here we go. 7 and 8, pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, drop down, shoot out, come back, other side, soft, hard, soft and hard, toes, heels, to the other side, 2, 3, 4, drop, 5, shoot it out, come back, switching, 1, soft, alternating those qualities. Again, adding the arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop, reach, and soft, soft. Last time. 1, press, 3, 4, and drop, up. And splat, soft, splat, soft, and So we start with our right foot up, right? And we press 4 times, 3, 4. You drop down, and you're gonna use your left foot, so you're switching out. Yes, and then you come back. Then right away, you're transferring your weight, you're gonna go out to your right. So we're starting to get that transfer of weight that we were gonna use. And again, all of this is very tactile. The sense of sensitivity that we have in our hands, we wanna try to transplant into our feet for this. Let's try it one more time. William, that was a great tango. Hey, gorgeous.
Dances from the African diaspora incorporate a wide range of movements, styles, and traditions from West Africa, the Caribbean, and North and South America. Today, we're going to focus on a traditional dance that comes from Haiti, and the dance is called NAGO. NAGO is associated with the warrior spirits known as Ogun. And in this dance, it's about precision and sharpness. Some of the elements that we worked on in our isolation exercises, and some of the elements that David and Misty talked about, opposition, contraction, we'll be utilizing in this dance. So as we move, we really want to think about intent. The quality of this is really intense. We want to thrust that chest forward and have sharp lines with the body as we move through space. Most importantly, you want to tap into your inner power as you do this dance. So let's try a few of those movements. Starting with the arms splayed out, we're going to open and close. We're going to add the feet. Cross and open and cross and open. So notice the articulation of the chest. In this dance, it really is about articulation and execution. Then we're going to move to the side. Again, contract, release is happening as we step, 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 step. We repeat that a few times. Then arms down by your sides, remembering our isolation exercises of that chest thrusting forward and then moving in opposition, and a really, really intense focus as we do the movement. Again, from our isolation exercises, working that rib cage, sharp angles here. So if you think of this part of your hand as a machete cutting through the air, cutting, and what's happening is as I reach, that rib cage is going with that movement, and both sides. Then we step with purpose. 1, 2, 3, step, step, 1, 2, 3. Now, part of this dance is repeated, so I'm just going to go through some of the movements that will be new to you. In this movement, we're going to take that right foot out as you reach that arm out and chest chest. Going to the other side and reach it out. Bring that arm in and chest, chest. So another movement, and I like to call this movement, the whole world is mine. All right, so as you circle your arms around to the back, the chest expands. Then you're going to contract and open here in the chest as you bring your arms in, push and contract. And this is done pretty fast. So if you need to modify the movement and make it slower, it will be just as powerful in doing it. So round and push, around and push. Another movement that we're going to be doing is we're circling back, and front, and you can twist the torso a little bit or just let the arms do the work. Then we have grab, grab, and I like to think of this as grabbing that positive energy out there. Grab, grab, stack up that energy, grab, grab, stack it up. We do that 3 times. The last time, our powerful finish. So let's try a section of this with music, and then we'll join the class. Here we go. And cross, open, cross. Remember the articulation of the chest. Open as we go side. Step. And chest coming through arms. And rib cage. Slicing that ear. Walking with purpose. Now join us in class. So remember the isolation exercises we did earlier? We're going to be utilizing a lot of those movements in this next dance. So keep that in mind as we go through it. Also, another thing to remember that is very important is that we're really exploring our own inner power as we do this dance. So let that come through in the movements. We're ready to go. And cross, open, cross. Now let that chest open out. We're going to swim to the right, swim to the left, swim to the right. March in place. Arms in opposition. Cut through the air. Left side. Now we step with power. 1, 2, 3. Step, step. 1, 2, 3. Open out. And chest. Open to the left. Chest. And we circle. Push, circle, push, circle, push. Strong arms, beautiful. And just warn anyone, don't mess with you. Come back, here we go. We travel right, travel left. March in place. Arms in opposition. Here we go. Cut through that ear. We saw this movement already. Bring that arm around from the back. Grab all that energy. Stack it up. I think I felt the power. Fabulous.
Improvisation invites dancers to create their own movements and sequences, often with a set of rules or a template to provide some focus. This framework helps spark our creativity. We're going to use an improvisatory approach to transition to the next section of class. If you are comfortable standing, this improvisation will take you up and out of your chair. If you're more comfortable staying seated, you are welcome to do so. This improvisation will help you reconnect with your sense of length and breath and prepare you for the next part of class. We're going to imagine the process of growing from a seed to a giant tree. And to do this, you can choose your own path, however you'd like to do that. I'm going to demonstrate a version that grows up and out of the chair. Pat is going to show a version that stays seated. For those of you at home who would like a little bit more support but want to stand, I encourage you to angle yourselves just a little bit, use the back of the chair, and then stay connected to the chair as you come into full bloom. So as we go through this, really feel your roots pressing down into the soil and your leaves reaching up into the sky. Okay, Richard, let's start. We're allowing ourselves to start small. Just start to go and find your growing path. Sometimes there's a dry spell and you might want to come back into that seed and start again. Those of you who are thinking of getting out of the chair, starting now to think about that. Holding on if you need to. Thinking about your leaves, thinking about your branches, but keeping your roots alive as well. Re-engaging those roots to find support through the entire height of your being. Just maybe allowing a leaf to fall. Right. Beautiful. Gorgeous trees. I'm in a wonderful forest. Thank you, everybody. Good work.
The Jazz Lunge series is just a shifting of weight from side to side, making sure that the knee is going over the foot. You start with a wide open second position and your heels are right below your shoulder level. And you shift, gliding. I'm going to try not to stop in the middle of my glide as I proceed from side to side. We start by gliding 4 times, once, and over, suspend, and twice, and over, and once, and over, and twice. That's 4 times. We add a cat claw over the top, a 2 over the top, a 3 over the top, and 4. Now we do an infinity symbol, scoop, and bring it in, and scoop, and bring it in, and scoop, and bring it in, and scoop, and bring it in. Reach away, high diagonal and center, and high diagonal and center, to the middle and center, middle left and center. Take it down low and center, and low. Back to the middle, slice across and center, and cross. We scoop down, reach, snap, high. A reach, snap, high. Again, snap, high. Last time, snaps, high. Take the opposite hand up and finish. As you can see, you can do this standing or seated and make the adaptations that David made in the chair. Let's try it with music. Remember, it's a gentle glide from side to side. Over. Adding the cat claw, over and lower. Reach high, arch over, and reach, and reach. Infinity symbol, scoop and lift, scoop. Make a seamless transition from side to side. We reach high, high diagonal, and high diagonal to the middle level. Low level, and come across, slice, over, and down, and over. Scoop and snap. Everyone, we're going to be doing our jazz lunges. Remember to glide weightlessly from side to side. We're ready. To the right first. Slowly arching over. Adding a cat claw. Reach up and down, reach and reach. Now scoop an infinity sign. Scoop, bring it in, and scoop, bring it in. Scoop, bring it in, scoop. High diagonal, reach, bring it center, and reach. Take it to the middle level, reach. Shoot energy out of your fingers. Take it low. Low can you go? Slice across. Whoosh. Other side. Whoosh. Scoop and snap. Oh, yeah. Should we try it again, everybody? Let's go right for it.
You got it.
Jazzy, baby. That was excellent.
Now that we're a little more warmed up and we're stretched out, we're gonna start traveling through space.
Now check the space around you, make sure that your floor is level, that it's supportive, and that there are no obstacles in the way. Feel free to modify any of the steps that you see us do as well. So the first walk that we're gonna do is a gentle sway side to side. A little shift in the lower body with those easy knees that we found before in our plie. And with this, we're gonna take a gentle swing with our arms, the same direction that we're swaying. The next walk we're gonna be doing is going to be heel to toe. So we're going to take our heel and drop the toe. Heel, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. And with this one, we're going to swing our arms in opposition, forward and back. Just like we're going for a stroll. Nice. All right. The next one we're going to do is we're going to go from the ball of our foot to the heel, letting it drop. So we've got ball, heel, ball, heel. And with this one, we're gonna take a clap when we drop that heel, so that second beat. Up, two, ba, ba. Really letting it drop as we add that percussion. Good. And the last one that we're gonna do is we're gonna take a splat walk, which is our whole foot dropping, like a march, throwing a tantrum, right? So we're gonna drop, drop the foot down. And as we do this, we're gonna splat with our hands as well. Like you had some paint in there and you're just throwing it on the floor. Good. So between those walks, we're gonna take little breaks. And in those breaks, I'm gonna tell you to come to a nice, strong stance, and I'm gonna give you an image to work with, like floating, pushing, twisting. And just like with our other improvisations, you're free to interpret those any way that you'd like. And remember, I encourage you to try something a little bit different every time we get to the improvisation sections when you're watching this video again. All right, we're gonna start moving through the space, being aware of the space around you before you start traveling. And let's go with Richard. All right, we're gonna start with that sway. Okay, side to side, nice and easy. Gentle shift of weight, going one way, the other. Maybe a little bend in the knees. Good. And now adding those swing of the arms with it. Good. All right, if you'd like to travel, you can start to travel. Good. All right, planting those feet wide, taking a break here, finding floating. Any part of your body, letting it float. Good. And now back to the feet. We're gonna go to the heel toe. Yeah, really letting that toe drop. Good. And getting that swing in our arms forward and back. All right, if you're comfortable doing so, starting to travel that step through the space. Good. Nice. Keeping that swing going. Planting those feet nice and wide. This time we're gonna take a twist in our body. Twist. Nice. You can play with how fast or slow you do it. Good. All right, now let's go to the toe to heel. Planting the ball of the foot. Good. Now with that heel drop, we're gonna add a clap. So up. Good, that's right. If you'd like, taking it around the space. Good, planting those feet and just giving a little percussion. Anywhere on your body, maybe even some furniture around you. Nice. And with that same emphasis, just dropping the whole foot. Yeah, like an elephant stomping. Good. And giving a little splat with the hands. Lots of energy through those fingers. Good. Traveling it around. Good. That's right. Feel the weight dropping into the floor. All right, here's our break. We're gonna push. Any direction, any level. Good. And one more time, going back to that float and releasing it down. Great job. Wonderful.